Hi, if you want to know how I make this delicious melting sweet chin chin, please let's go to my kitchen. Let me show you. Let's go. Hello lovelies, welcome to Cook with Ijama. Is your babe EJ. Today I bring to you a lovely melting delicious special chin chin. In fact, you cannot miss this chin chin. Just stay tuned and let's start doing it. Okay, so these are the ingredients I'm going to use to make this delicious melting chin chin. I have my powdered milk, 1 cup of powdered milk, eggs, I have sugar, I have salt, baking powder, nutmeg, and margarine. Okay, so I have my flour here. Then I also have condensed milk with whole milk. They are in the same cup. So here is vanilla sugar and vanilla liquid. I'm going to add it there. So this is sunflower. Okay, sunflower. So that's the one I'm using. So guys, I try to use the heavy flour than the soft one, the light one. Okay, because this is changing. So here I have condensed milk with whole milk. I'm going to add it together. So when you're adding condensed milk, try to reduce your sugar. Okay, don't add too much sugar when condensed milk is there. Then here I brought out my bowl, okay, because I'm going to add the flour into it. I added 4 cups of flour. I didn't use the whole flour to make the chin chin, so you can use how much you want. It depends on people that you're making it or the family. So after that, I'm going to add all the dry ingredients into it. I added the powdered milk, then I'll also add the sugar. Okay, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Then I also added 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Then after that, I also added half teaspoon of salt. So then you can see my nutmeg. This is 1 cube of nutmeg I blended, then added into it. So I mixed everything together. I would have you can see here I didn't add the um dry vanilla, which is sugar vanilla, but I'll add it later. So here I added my margarine. Okay, you can see 100 grams of margarine here. Then I also added the 2 eggs. Okay, just add to your taste. So but this one is okay for this. Don't add too much margarine, because if you add too much margarine when you're frying it, it will be a problem for you. So just add it to be moderate. So when you're frying it, it will be easy and okay. So from here I added the liquid vanilla. Then after that I'll add the sugar vanilla as well. So all these things mix to minimize the sugar, because the sugar vanilla, the liquid vanilla, all of them are sweet. Then you now added condensed milk. So now I'm going to mix everything together. Then when mixing it, I'm going to add my liquid milk, the condensed milk. I'm going to add it as well. Okay, so you can see my condensed milk I added into it. That's why I say this is melting chin chin. So I'm trying to mix everything, the whole milk, but try to be adding your whole milk little by little. Don't add too much. No water, no water. If you're adding water, then you're going to add the water, the little water, into the whole milk and mix it. Okay, so sometimes water makes it to be hard, you know. When you use water like that and mix changing, it makes it to be hard. So try to add little water in the milk and mix it together before adding it into the chin chin. So after mixing everything, you have to check how the chin chin is, if everything has mixed very well. After mixing it, I'm going to wrap it and put inside the fridge or freezer. If I put it in the fridge, it's going to stay like 20 minutes. But if I put it in the freezer, it's going to stay like 10 minutes. But I'm going to put it in the freezer so it will be fast to be cold before pressing it again. So you can see how I wrap it and add it into the freezer. So just leave it about 20 minutes in the fridge or 10 minutes in the freezer. Then before you press it again, spread the flour on top of the table before kneading the dough. Okay, so when you are doing it, it helps the chin dough to be soft and mix together. Okay, the flavor, all the ingredients that you add will now relax in the dough. So the next thing I did is to roll it out. Okay, so I have to roll it out before cutting it. So I need to cut the edges, okay, because I want it to be rectangle or triangle. So I have to cut the edges so I can get the smooth shape that I want. So after doing that, I'm going to cut the chin. Okay, I'll first of all cut it in a straight line before cutting it the other side. You can see how I did it. It's very easy. It's just for you to get the size that you want. If you want it to be big, okay. If you want it to be small, fine. So another thing you need to do is to spread the flour on top of the tray that you're going to put the chin, the one you cut already, so that they will not stick to each other. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the chin into pieces. So you can cut it this style, or you can bring it one by one and be cutting it slant. You know, I didn't cut it straight, I cut it slant. You know, so depends on the way you like to cut your chin. You know, I like cutting my chin slant. So I like the shape, I like how it looks like after frying it. Okay, so when you cut finish, you put on top of the tray and add the flour on top of it, because you don't want it to stick together before frying it. So I'm going to repeat it the second time, roll out the flour and cut it again. Okay, so lovelies, as you're watching this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share my video, guys. Subscribe. For my returning subscribers, you are welcome, and for my new subscribers, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Okay, join the family of Cook with Ijoma. Okay, here I'll be bringing a very good recipe for you to be watching. Okay, and also click on the notification button, that whenever I uploaded a new video, you will be the first to know. Okay, don't forget to click on that notification button, it's very important. Okay, and also when you're watching, try to watch everything, guys. Watch. So I'm happy that you are here, I'm happy that you commented, I'm happy that you shared my video, and I'm happy that you are smiling when you are watching this delicious chin. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Yes, if you have anything for me to cook for you, just leave it on the comment section, guys. Okay, so going for the next stage, frying time, is to fry the chin after cutting it. Allow the oil to be hot before adding the chin. Don't add the chin if the oil is not hot. You can try with one of the chin before adding it, because if you just add it without the oil to be hot, it's going to soak into the oil and the chin will not come out good. Okay, just know the measurement that you're going to add Don't add too much so that it will not soak into the oil. Okay, and raise the burner to the high heat. But when you saw that the chin chin is getting done, you reduce it so that it will not be too browny. If you want it to be browny, okay. If you want it to be just normal, that is good for you. Depends on the way you like it. So guys, that's the chin chin that we made. I told you this chin chin is melted chin chin in the mouth. In fact, if you put this chin chin in your mouth, you're not going to struggle to chew chin chin like your teeth will be paining you. Everything will be melting in your mouth. Yes. So the secret is don't add too much water. So guys, if you like my video, please don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. Share my video, guys. Okay? Then leave a comment, a good comment for Cook with Ijoma. Thank you and bye.